Week 2 is in the books. Clean it up. Move on. The Giants showed some sort of life, but as Eminem says, back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Russ choked in overtime. The Jets might be dead. It's VSP, episode 6, coming to you live from a place with zero valleys, except this one. We're here. We're jumping right in. We're going to recap every game from Sunday, Monday, Thursday. So sit back, strap in, take a ride with us through the valley.
When all is ready, Nick flipped that switch.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Valley Sports Podcast, episode 6. I'm your host, George, but you already know that. To my right is Tim.
But you already know that.
It's Tuesday, September 16th, 2025. So, it's a week 2 recap. Like I said, Giants showed some sort of life, but just like always, they just ruin it for everyone and ruin our Sundays. But we'll get to them. We'll finish up with the New York teams that we're so disgusted with. We'll save all of our anger for the end. But let's jump right in. Thursday Night Football. Packers at home absolutely just worked the Commanders.
In control the whole time.
Absolutely in control the entire game. Jordan Love even missed some throws, and they still easily took care of business. What are your thoughts on the Commanders after this?
So I think the Commanders are still in very good position. I just think that Green Bay happens to be a force to be reckoned with this year, especially since adding Micah Parsons just for the fact of that scary name on defense. And I think they'll still probably win around 10 games, maybe a little more, the Commanders.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah. You know, they could get nothing going whatsoever.
I think it's just the fact that that defense might be generational.
Oh,
We're looking at an all-time defense because they just held 2 of the top offenses to minimal points in this past 2 weeks. The Lions and the Commanders, 2 teams who combined for like 80 points in the divisional round last year, were both held to under 20. And honestly, you could say less than 15 because the Commanders got a lot of their points in garbage time.
yes, they did. Wasn't bad for me personally.
Yeah,
But,
right.
you know.
Moving on to Sunday, the story of the weekend was that Joe Burrow will be out for 3 months with turf toe in honor of my fallen companion, big LSU guy, that he's done for the year, most likely regular season, but we'll see. Even if they do make playoffs, maybe he'll come back, but we'll get to that when we get there. Bengals still squeak out a win, 31-27 at home with Jacob Browning coming in and just clutching up.
Yeah, you know, I actually liked how he looked. I mean, again, it's tough to say, but I think maybe he can lead them a little bit to a few more wins, maybe. But again, we're very sorry, Joe Burrow. You can't stay healthy to save your life, and it's not your fault.
Yeah, it's the management's incapability of putting together a functioning offensive line.
This is literally just feeling like an Andrew Luck situation again. It's like by the time he's 30, he's going to be like, I don't want to die out there. That's the thing, too, is a lot of people shift focus off of the offensive line when you can't. They'll be like, oh, we have this receiver, this running back, and our quarterback is this. It's not going to matter if your quarterback doesn't have time to throw the ball. Not every quarterback, I've said this in the last few weeks, is Drew Brees who can get rid of it in under a second.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just, I feel bad for the kid because he has generational talent. Like the one season he was healthy all the way through, they went to the Super Bowl. So he's got so much he can give, but they aren't giving him anything to help him really outside of a few offensive weapons in T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
Yeah, even last year he played every game, but you can tell the first few weeks he was hurting. He was hurting because he had a hand problem. He still freaking put up phenomenal numbers, but again, he has no help in the O-line. His defense is freaking awful, and just putting up 40 with Jamar Chase clearly isn't going to work every week.
Yeah, I'm eating my Super Bowl pick right now, shoving right back down my throat.
Next game, just wow. Bears Lions. The Bears are the biggest embarrassment besides the Browns.
They're bad.
I don't understand how a team could go this long without putting it together when you have all this talent on
It's
your team.
so much talent, and he's got time to throw the ball. They have the running game.
His decision making is awful.
That's what it is his decision making. Like it's like Nick, you had said a few weeks ago when he played Minnesota how he would do that, like stepping out of bounds and thinking he could still throw the ball and all that.
He just seems like he has no like football IQ.
Yeah, and he
Honestly,
was supposed to have the biggest football IQ.
Like I said before, he's Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, you're right. He'll
do something amazing like his 8-for-8 drive to start the game against the Vikings, and then he'll do 5 other idiotic things and just make you forget about it. 52-21.
How long till he's not the quarterback of the Bears?
I
give
think
it like 2
they,
seasons.
They give him another 2
more years.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a Trevor Lawrence situation where this is his last year. So what is Lawrence, year 4 now?
Yeah, 5.
He was drafted in 2021, right?
Okay, so yeah, it is year.
So it's year 4.
Yeah.
Because obviously coming out of college was touted as the next Andrew Luck, and he has been nothing near that.
Yeah.
Except for that one time when he came back against the Chargers in the playoffs where everyone was like, oh, this is the guy we've been waiting for.
Exactly. I thought he was. I thought he was going to be that guy. And I
he
think
has no excuses.
We all need to circle back to the draft. What did I say? Putting too much faith in a guy, and it's never going to match up to the talent. So he, no matter what, even if he is completing 50% plus of his passes in the game, they're going to be like, oh, well, we don't have a Super Bowl by now, and we're not consistently in the playoffs, and nobody is afraid of us, so why do we even have this guy
His
anymore?
decision-making is awful, too. It's like, he just...
It's almost as if he's digressed every year. Like, his rookie year, he
peaked.
had...
Yeah, you're right. He peaked, and then he's been slowly going downhill since.
He's summiting now.
Yeah. But, before we move on to the next game, I forgot Nick is back today. Welcome back, Nick.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not Olivia.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
Next game, Rams-Titans. We were kind of spot on with this game. Rams look elite, and Titans just in a weird time. Like I said, they're a couple years away.
Exactly.
Cam Ward looks phenomenal.
He had the flashes.
Did you see that throw on 4th and goal?
That was crazy.
Dot to Ayomore, whatever the heck that guy's name is.
Dude,
absolute dime.
He's going to be a very, very good player.
Just stay healthy and have fun this year, Titans. You're gonna be solid in a couple of years. You got the guy to
for the sparks that'll be there.
You got the guy to build around. Rams take that 33-19 on the road. Got a really great game this coming week. Rematch of the divisional round, but we'll get to that. Next game, Dolphins Patriots. Patriots gave me a nice scare that I really thought they were going to start 0-2 against this team. And they came through at the end, 33-27 in Miami. Miami just, again, might not win a game.
Mike McDaniels is so done after.
Yeah.
If he makes it through this season.
They might not win it.
Did you see his comment? He goes, to win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
I think I did see that.
Maybe you win games by not giving up a kick return immediately after you get a game-changing punt return.
Yeah, that was so dumb.
So I don't know what to tell you, as the awkward teenager would say.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he is that kid from Hey Arnold.
Which one?
Who would show up at random times and be like,
I think a punch in the face by Helga.
Yeah, somebody punch him in the face, please.
Tyreek Hill play this week?
Yeah, he did. He actually did good in fantasy.
He did.
I didn't know if it was like
he got his first 30+ yard catch from the last 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just know he has some legal.
Yeah,
they're playing again Thursday night. Remember the last time they played the Bills on Thursday night? What happened to Tua?
Oh God, don't remind us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
that was scary.
Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope.
Let's hope Tua. If Tua could be healthy the whole season, that would be a win for the Dolphins.
Yeah,
but
I think they might be done with him anyways.
Well, no, just to not have someone
Yeah.
sees on the field would be
Yeah,
nice.
or just retire midway through the year. That would be very sad for
Yeah.
them.
when he
started
locked. I don't know what it's called.
fencing.
Okay,
He was fencing.
I called it teasing. That's
Yeah.
not the same thing.
Next game, we were spot on again. Mac Jones just fit right into this offense and completely just took control. Niners take it 26-21. They got a little scared at the end. The Saints were driving, and then they couldn't. They ended up fumbling and gave up the game. Niners are 2-0, and Timmy's going to hate this stat. In the last 10 years, when the Niners have started 2-0 with 2 away games, they've been to the NFC title game or a Super Bowl.
Who comes up with that?
Just saying.
Who is taking the time to measure all of this out?
There's people paid that do stuff like that. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I know, and I
There's
guess that's
too many dumb jobs like that.
Yeah. Well, you would love to have one of those dumb jobs.
Probably not. I wouldn't want to just only look for stats like that. I like when they come across my feed.
Mm.
It's different when you're just looking for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, Niners, like I said, easy game for them.
Would you people stop reading into things that aren't there?
Oh yeah, South Park.
Yeah.
This week they got the Cardinals, so we'll see how that goes with Mac Jones. Cardinals are also 2-0. So next game,
Fat Jones.
Seattle, Pittsburgh. Seattle bounces back nicely
Oh yeah.
after a very disappointing week 1.
K9W3.
Yeah, went right into Pittsburgh and just completely dominated a defense that looks awful. I don't know what it is with Rodgers and his defense is just looking awful every year.
Yeah.
Is it just like they don't want to play for him or something?
I think that
Pittsburgh is a very defensive-minded team, and they're giving up 31 points per game already.
Yeah.
Did you see that special teams play?
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
That was a good one.
yeah, the guy they got returning kicks had never returned kicks in college, so I don't know what they're thinking there. They drafted this guy to do that, so
Guess so.
it's a great player on my bench in fantasy.
It's very hard to feel bad for the Steelers.
Yeah,
admittedly.
I will never feel bad for
They
the
got a lot of
Steelers.
unlikable players.
That's what I'm saying.
Not only
like,
that,
I,
but they're just everybody's sick of them.
I know people hate them because they're successful, but like right now they're just unlikable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Mike Tomlin needs to finish over 500.
Yeah.
to
He
his,
honestly,
to his detriment.
I feel like he should be calling it quits soon. He's never gonna want to because he's always been the head coach of that team for
He's
like
a little overrated.
20 something years.
I don't know. I don't know if he should call it quits or if the team should be like, hey, maybe we should look at someone else.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
it's time.
I know Steelers fans don't like that idea.
There are some Steeler fans that want him gone.
They're warming
See,
up to
that's the
that.
thing. There comes a point, no matter how much the coach has done for you, where it's like his big thing, at least to me, was he could relate to younger players because he was a younger coach. And now that he is older, he can't really. He's still got this football process in his mind from 15 years ago.
I feel like you can't even use the excuse that like he's done so much for us. It's been like how long since he won that Super Bowl?
15 years.
15 years.
And when's the
It's
last
not,
time?
It's
the
not
last,
like it was like 2 years ago.
the
Yeah.
last time they were in the AFC title game was 2016, right? When they
Yeah.
lost to the Patriots
Mhm.
embarrassingly.
Remember the year
Was
they started 13-0?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
like they lost every game down the stretch.
Mhm. And then they got rocked by the Browns in the wild card.
Yeah, that was hilarious,
Yeah,
actually.
after saying the Browns is the Browns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I think ever since Juju danced on the Bengals logo, everything's been going downhill for them.
Mm.
They haven't won a playoff game. They've just been Mr. 500. I think, is it a hot take to say that it comes to a point, like, even if you're making the playoffs every year, if you can't get past a certain point with a coach, it just should be time to move on, or is that crazy
Yes.
to say?
Yes. I mean, the Knicks just did it.
Yeah. Look at, like, John Harbaugh. Like, he does the same crap every year when he gets to the playoffs.
I don't
and
think that guy's been head coach for a few years now. I think he's just a figurehead.
Why do you say that?
Because I think just it's good to have the Harbaugh name, and I think he sucks at this point. I don't think he's a good coach. I think he's always had a good team, and his successful run is over. I just don't see with that. I don't see him having as much power as he used to. He's just the figurehead.
He's a good coach, but he's not a elite coach, which is why he always loses in the playoffs, because whenever he goes against an elite coach, he gets outcoached.
He also does those stupid things.
Anyway, speaking of the Ravens, they took care of business. Lamar was stat padding,
Oh boy.
41-17 at home. Like I said, it was an easy walk-in. There's no reason to even pay attention to this game unless you're a Ravens fan.
Yeah,
Browns are just a dumpster fire.
that they are.
The only shining light of the Browns is They got some decent young receivers and running backs to look forward to, but other than that, they're just awful. Anything to add on that game?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
If your starting quarterback is Joe Flacco, you're done.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
It's just a dead year. But next game, the surprise of the Sunday was the Colts beat the Broncos. Colts 2-0, and they have yet to punt.
Yeah, that's crazy, actually.
Yeah.
In 2 full games.
2 full games, they haven't punted.
They'll probably come back down to earth.
Oh, yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah. I don't think as bad as 2-0 Saints, but I just don't think Daniel Jones is that great.
I think he's better. So I know I joke about it, but I think he's better than he was with the Giants, but not nearly as good as we're seeing now.
Oh, yeah.
It's like he's going to eventually start making some stupid
doing
plays.
some DJ things.
Me and my brother yesterday were like talking. The NFL is in such a bad spot with quarterbacks. Like 1/3 of the league quarterbacks are pretty awful.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Yeah.
And now Burrow's done, so that's already
Exactly. That's another one down.
like there's only really 10 very good quarterbacks if you really think about it.
Maybe this is controversial because I know Chiefs fans get upset, but I feel like Mahomes is not fun to watch anymore. A few years, it's been like
The way they play is so weird. I don't know why they don't just let him just air it out like he did in like 2021. What's
I
changed?
know.
It's not like he's had a
That's-
major injury.
Now
or
he's
anything.
always running.
when he was younger, I feel like he was fun to watch. At
Yeah.
least like
This also, I will say, we've grown to hate him. All of us.
I don't hate him.
Really?
I don't hate the Chiefs like you guys do. I don't want to see him win again.
I'm pretty anti-Chiefs.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I also don't like him for reasons of that's 2 years ago.
I just don't like how clearly obvious they favor them in certain.
That's what I'm saying.
In certain
And the
times.
one time where what's his name? Kadarius Toney was literally like 1.5 yards off sides, and he had a crybaby
bitch fit,
bitch
and then
fit,
went up
you
to
know.
and like went up to Josh Allen, pretty much saying like,
yeah,
y'all got
worst
lucky.
effing call I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
Like that type of stuff is
He's
what's annoying.
just a jackass. He's spoiled now.
My thing is, I didn't hate him until the whole Travis Kelce Taylor Swift thing, and you can get all controversial if you want. If this ends up on Swifties, FYPs, I don't care. It was very clear they wanted that narrative pushed. It's Travis Kelce's dating Taylor Swift. That's why we want them in the Super Bowl. And ever since then, I think that's why, for me personally, I can't stand them, and I think most of the league can't stand them. Okay, I understand if you want to watch them and be a Chiefs fan, if you're a Taylor Swift fan. However, I don't like that clearly the NFL rigged it towards them.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And
That was
also,
there.
the year against the Niners, there were so many different the Chiefs, I'm sorry to get on a side rant, but the Chiefs were penalized for the most holdings. And I know this because I had Mahomes and Kelce in fantasy that year. They had the most holding calls in the entire year, and yet the Super Bowl, they got 0 holdings. They weren't holding Joey Bosa of all people all game.
No,
Like, come
definitely
on.
not. Well, I mean, the thing is about a holding call is you can call, like, if you wanted to, you could call holding on every play. There's always
I
somebody
will
holding.
say the refereeing in general sucks.
Yeah.
Still.
It's brutally
It's
bad.
It is.
like the
I mean, the refs made some great calls in the Giants game because, we had the worst left tackle in history play.
the play the final play of the Colts Broncos game.
That was
right?
They made up a penalty for them
That
to
they
win.
literally made that up.
Has a team ever gotten leverage? I'm not even joking.
Yes, they have, but it's very rare. Maybe they changed leaping to leverage.
I don't know, but I've never seen leverage called. I'm just
I watched it with Jason Pierre-Paul when he was still with the Giants because he forced himself over somebody using.
what game was that?
It was a regular season game to get a sack. It was the right call, but it was nothing major.
Well, Colts got a top 5 to 10 running back in Taylor. They got a good old line. Their defense is solid, but my thing is that I just don't think Jones is that great. So Broncos looked elite, but Bo Nix made some bad decisions, which is why they lost. And also the kicker missed the field goal to iced it pretty much. They
Yeah.
would have been up 5, and it would have been a lot harder for them to win because they would have had to go and score a touchdown to win.
Exactly.
So that 30-yard field goal Will Lutz missed really helped the Colts. A lot of things went the Colts' way for them to win that game, even though it was very impressive. Moving on. Cardinals, Panthers. Cardinals almost blew like a 27-7 lead.
So
that would have been
ridiculous.
so embarrassing.
Both
if they
teams
lost
are
that game.
so bad.
I mean, Cardinals are 2-0, but they played two of the worst teams.
That's
so
what I'm saying. And they almost blew it against the Panthers. Who
that would have been so bad.
literally, like, also, I mean,
Bryce Young threw it 55 times.
that's crazy. That's wild, actually. Nobody, unless you're like, actually, I'll say right now, nobody should be throwing the ball 55 times.
Well, it's weird circumstances because they were down 20 when he started throwing it crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So if they're getting a third, fourth down every drive, and he's got to throw it 15 times a drive, he's going to get up there.
Makes sense, yeah.
Because I don't think they ran it again for the rest of the game when they were down 20. Again, easy game, Cardinal fans. You're going to be 2-0 after this weekend. Look at that. You're 2-0. And now you got the Niners. So we'll see what happens this week with Mac Jones. Next game, Super Bowl rematch. What a snooze fest. I'm sorry.
It's so boring.
I can't stand the way the Eagles play, and I can't say the way the Chiefs play. Yet these are the two teams that were in the Super Bowl last year. Something needs to be done. I understand that's a hot take, but
What do you mean you hate how the Eagles play?
what do you mean? They got checked down Charlie at quarterback. You didn't see his passes? You want to hear another stat?
Sure.
Jalen Hurts has 2 passes of 10-plus air yards completed. That's tied for 34th with Tyrod Taylor.
Again, wildly specific, but okay. Doesn't mean that much to me.
I just feel like they don't really need him to do much. The team is just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As aggravating as that is to you.
I really need an offense to put points up. I need to see this top 5 quarterback that all these Eagle fans are clamoring because he's had to do nothing but throw screen passes for the last 2 weeks and win.
Still successful.
Yeah.
Winning is a stat.
What? Yeah. Okay, but I always say that Jalen Hurts is good, but he's not great. So I don't understand why people get so defensive if you say he's not top 5. Do you think he's top 5?
I don't think, yeah. I'd have to think about it.
I think he's in the 8 to 12 range.
He's in the top 10 for sure. I'd probably list him at like 8.
Yeah, but top 5?
Nah, top
He's not-
5. Could you put Herbert top 5 right now?
Well, Burrow gone, I would think he jumps in now.
He takes that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just throwing things out there.
And he's dating Madison Beer.
Yeah. It woke something up in him. Like maybe he's like, I won this one, so maybe I can win football games.
Maybe
now.
she taught Quentin Johnston how to catch.
Did you like that, Nick? You like that little taunt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eagles win 2017. Chiefs are 0-2. I think this might be the first time they're 0-2 in the Mahomes era. Quote me if I'm wrong.
Hilarious.
But I'm pretty sure this might be the only time in history they've been 0-2 with Mahomes.
Hope it is. Cry about it, Chiefs fans.
And they got the New York Football Giants this week.
Yeah. It's the first time.
Yeah.
So they'll be 1-2.
We'll see.
I don't know. It depends on how Russ cooks.
Yeah. But next game, the Sunday Night Football game, Falcons just absolutely obliterated the Vikings. Vikings look like a corpse. They couldn't do anything. Their offense was just a skeleton. They just couldn't move. Bijan was running up and down the field like no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Algier vultured his touchdown at the end. It almost screwed me in fantasy, but it's okay. Bijan did his job. 22-6. McCarthy's now out for a few weeks. All of a sudden, all those happy Vikings fans are back to reality.
Yeah. I mean,
like Eminem.
Yeah.
yeah. I will say you are the one who said last week that they will be a top team in the NFC.
I would say that, but now that he's hurt, it's kind
of. I just think that one thing can go wrong on that offense. Like, let's say if they lost like Jefferson, then yeah, and they lost Aaron Jones, right?
He's out for 4 weeks.
Yeah. So that's. I mean, personally, actually, Jordan Mason is going to dominate, in my opinion. I think he's actually better than Aaron Jones.
Yeah, younger,
and stronger. Harder, better, faster, stronger.
But yeah, the Falcons just completely dominated them in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Do you like Michael Penix Jr.?
I love Michael Penix.
I like him, yeah.
Always been a big fan of his. I love his story. What do you have, 2 torn ACLs in college? Dude, I was rooting for him hard against freaking Michigan in the national title game. Very disappointed when they lost. But
MPJ.
yeah. I liked him for the Falcons. I just don't trust their defense. Their defense is pretty sus. Their pass rush is suspect.
That's the thing is like I saw some plays where they were flying in, and then others where they just kind of weren't even trying to get past the line.
Like Albert Hainsworth on that one.
Oh God, that guy! I just brought him up to somebody at work the other day too.
Yeah.
The one laying on the ground. I forget who was calling, but was like, "You got to keep moving, Albert."
John Gruden.
It was John Gruden.
It was on Monday Night Football. Yeah.
You can't just lay there. The play's not over.
Yeah, he like fell on the ground and Vic just like was standing in the pocket and he just like gave up.
He just
and then Vic just ran in for a walk-in touchdown.
Yeah.
That game's dubbed like the Monday Night Massacre.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah. I remember that was like my first year doing fantasy and I needed like 15 from Deshaun Jackson and he got it on that first play. This 80-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
So that honestly might be like a top 3 throw of all time. He threw that shit 70 yards on a rope and he threw it from the 10 to the 30.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was wild. Vic had
the arm and a half.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Just couldn't stay healthy.
Nope.
Monday Night Football, the 2-parter, which was the dumb decision.
It was so weird.
I mean, unless you're on the West Coast, but
that's what I said.
I feel like both games were not entertaining either. The Texans
game was good.
But I felt like on paper, like who was excited about the Texans Buccaneers?
It was not.
It was a good game.
Why did the Texans have the first drive was so good and they had a dime to Nico Collins and all of a sudden they just disappeared? I just don't understand.
Yeah.
We had Texans winning in a great game, but the opposite happened. The Bucs won in a great game.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, and the funny part was the refs were clearly trying to help the Texans win.
100%.
Like, did you see that punt return where they completely just missed the block in the back? Like,
yeah, that was
clearly just.
So it could not have been more obvious.
It brings back to his point before about how bad the refs are. It's just like, how do you miss that?
Yeah.
It's just embarrassing.
It's still something I will, it's a sword I will fall on. Way back, like 15 years ago, when they brought in the replacement refs because the refs went on strike or whatever.
What call was that? Was that
the catch with Seattle and Green Bay? Yeah,
Green Bay and Seattle.
How do you not give him credit for the interception there?
That was the replacement refs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
that was the last game that they called.
We need them back.
Yeah. So I think that was a virtually planned thing by the NFL to be like, all I hear is my fans complaining about the refs and everything like that. How about they do this? Let's go on strike. I bring in terrible ones, and they're like, oh God, we need the other guys back. That's just a little theory. You could say it's a tinfoil hat. But
we need to get you a tinfoil hat.
What?
We need to get you a tinfoil hat.
I will gladly accept one.
Last game of the week, Chargers just took care of business. Geno just looked like Jets Geno out there.
Yeah.
He threw a pick on the first play of the game for him. Geno looked awful. Chargers just look good, but they can't run the ball. That's the thing.
No, they can't. That Hampton kid can't get anything going.
They're ranked like top 3 in pass protection and like bottom 3 in run protection.
Mac's hurt right now.
Yeah, Mac went down last night.
Khalil Mack? Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, I saw him in an arm brace.
It was that weird
elbow,
shoulder kind of like separate. He was going like this and the other guy was going like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Chargers 2-0. And it's going to be a big division game this week. They got the Broncos, so.
Oh, yeah.
It should be a good game.
Just give me another 60-yard bomb to QJ.
And we left 2 teams out on purpose. So
intentionally.
Now let's get to what do we want to start with?
I'll start.
Which one you want to start with?
The Jets.
All right, we'll start with the Jets.
Get the lights, George.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Oh what?
I was gonna change our background lights for when it was time for the Jets.
Oh great.
Right.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Honestly, I do. All right.
There you go.
Let's get straight into business here. Within the first 5 minutes of that game, half us stopped watching. We all switched over to Red Zone if we had fantasy teams. We knew from the start that was going to just be a chew beatdown like the entire time. And also, because there's only so much I can say just about how terrible they played, how terrible the secondary looks still. And just, again, Buffalo is a top 3 team, so I could cut them some slack in that regard if they had anything going whatsoever. And here we go. This is what got me the most. So, all right, I'm going to hold it together for this. Sauce Gardner has a clear lane to get to Allen before anybody even notices he's coming. So he's there. And look, if Allen would have like broken off him and stuff because he's Josh Allen and he does that, I would have been like, ah, damn. Sauce barely tried to tackle him. He barely, like, it literally was like he like kind of half got him, and Allen was like, shoot, fly, get away from me type thing.
But can I just say one thing, that I watched Red Zone the entire day on Sunday.
So did I.
They didn't jump to the Jets offense once.
They didn't
except
need to.
when Fields got hurt.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that just shows what the game was like.
Exactly. It's like, what did we get? All of our like our points that were stuck inside. Did we just blow them all out last week, and now we're gonna start over again? Like,
be the Jets again?
Yeah, I don't think so necessarily, but it was no fun whatsoever to watch that game. And again, not Sauce Gardner, Soft Gardner.
Soft Gardner.
That is what his new. It used to be Fraud Gardner, but
no, that's
now
his name's Ahmed. He lost Sauce. He's not cool enough to have Sauce.
Oh no, definitely not. I mean, again, it's just another example of when we talked about the contract extensions, how he's been told his entire life how great he is and he's the best thing to be a corner since Revis, and he's not. He's not even the best one in the league. This is why they shouldn't have extended him 4 years.
Yeah.
It's a stupid contract, because you know what? If they don't win this season, anything, like get to the playoffs or show any signs, he's going to be like, well, you know, I want out. He's just that guy.
Yeah, he's that type.
He's that type. And
he'll be like, can you guys trade me to like the Rams?
Yeah, somewhere that can win a title soon,
Yeah.
you know, like in a big city and whatnot. That's
or
not
can
New
you
York.
somebody like Philly?
Yeah, just ring chase.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. I don't care. He could literally be so far away from the team, and I could not. I will keep smiling. I never want him to come back. It's going to be another Jamal Adams situation. Only difference is they paid Sauce Gardner.
I feel bad for Garrett Wilson, though, because that guy is a true.
He's giving 110,000% every game.
I was going to say, if you said 110%,
play.
I think it is more than that.
No, it's way more than that, which is why when he, this actually happened last season, but when he was trying to get something going and they stripped him of the ball when they played the Chargers on Monday night, everyone was like, Garrett should have just fallen down and not tried to get the first down. I'm like, he shouldn't have, though. And like, there's literally nothing going on. He's always trying to turn nothing into something.
Mm-hmm.
And people are criticize him for that sometimes, being like, know when to go down. And I'm like, maybe he would if this team could get anything going in any department. He wouldn't feel like, well, I have to carry them. I have to be able to get that first down and everything like that. It just, it's getting ridiculous. And the narrative, hold on.
Yeah,
the narrative that Aaron Glenn was going to come in and save us and be this great coach, he's not. All right. He can be a role-playing coach, but it's like you said, you know, a week ago, he's a coordinator merchant. He is a coordinator. Yeah, he's got the tough attitude and everything like that, but I can't anymore take we're going to be like a real football team and blah, 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 all that. And I'm like, yeah, that's all well and good, but show me it consistently. And then maybe I'll be like, yeah, you know what? It's cool to have you.
My thing is like, you guys, I love the Field signing, but you didn't get another receiver. I can't even name off the top of my head, but I know you drafted Arian Smith because I know he was at Georgia, but like, what other actual wide receiver too did you go out and try to get?
Jacoby Myers 3 days before the season started.
Because like, as elite as Garrett Wilson is,
you need a wide receiver too,
and you need as much help as you can. Look at Wandell for the Giants, how great he played.
Exactly.
People shit talk him so much, but it's not crazy to say he's a top 10 wide receiver 2 in the league.
Yeah.
Like if we're saying the best wide receiver 2 in the league is T. Higgins, I think Wandell is on that top 10 list.
Maybe we'll see how it keeps going.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically my take on it. I was annoyed. I had left work early to be able to watch the game, and it was no good. So, but it was a fun fantasy day, right, Nick?
Yeah, at least you beat Nick.
Yeah.
James Cook looked good for you again, Nick.
I still like my team.
My team just happened to score.
Stevens, and not that I would have won anyway. He put up 150.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything you want to add on the Jets, Nick?
No. It was depressing. It's just been a depressing start to the season for New York football.
Talking about Bills fans having to hold their breath, Allen came out of the game for a few plays.
That actually scared me because
I thought
it had something
stinger.
to do
I
with
thought he
his
had a
head.
stinger in his neck.
That's what I thought. But
then I saw his nose was gushing on the sideline, so I'm like, okay, you know what? He'll be. At least it's a broken nose. At least
exactly. It's only a broken nose.
As effed up as that sounds. But
yeah, but it's true. I mean, we thought it could have been something neurologically.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the switcheroo.
Now I'm going to switch off to my disgrace of a football team and Nick's disgrace of a football team, the New York Giants, who I've been begging for points all my life, but I didn't expect this. They gave me 37 points and still lost. How does that even happen? I saw Russ's passing discography, and if you showed that to me on Saturday afternoon, I would have been like, they won this game 37-10. How did they lose? This guy went 30 for 41 with almost 500 passing yards and 3 touchdowns, and they lost. Malik Neighbors absolutely torched this disgrace of a defense. And even we got sacks. It's just we can't cover anyone to save our life. Our run defense is horrific. It's just we're great at sacking the quarterback. Yeah. Wow, amazing. We'll get a sack on first down to make it 2nd and 20 and then give up a 30-yard bomb. Congrats, guys.
I hate our secondary.
Our secondary is so bad, it makes the Bengals look like the 1970s Steelers. Like it's actually hilarious. How did Deontay Banks go from a promising rookie to one of the worst corners in the league is beyond me. We got the ball twice in overtime, and all of a sudden our offense went back to week 1.
Yeah,
they didn't know how to move the football. I think Malik Neighbors was targeted once in overtime. And correct me if I'm wrong, or twice, because I don't even count that interception he threw as a target because he threw it 70 yards past him. They scored with 24 seconds left, and you just knew they were going to do something stupid.
I just can't believe that. I can believe it, but like, you just knew, like I don't know how much time is not enough time for another team with the Giants. They could get the ball back with like 7 seconds and need a touchdown, and they would give up the touchdown.
This team is incapable of winning a game handily that matters. And what I mean by that is the only time they actually win games by domination is if they're either already in the playoffs, they're already eliminated from the playoffs, or they're trying to ruin their draft stock. Other than that, they have to make every game close. Everything has to go to the last second. They physically can't be like, okay, we're up 7 with 2:10 left. We need a first down to win. They will never get that first down. They'll go 3 and out. The other team will have to get the ball back and give us a heart attack or win at the end.
So, would you agree, George, that like this is the game that, like, whenever the last time we were good was, like the Eli years, this is a game like the defense would let a sack in that situation or get like the game-ending play, and you felt like it was going to happen, and now all of a sudden Giants fans feel like it's just going to
blow this. Happens, yeah. Like, it just seems like 80% of the time they just physically can't have an easy win, or they just lose in dramatic fashion. It's just, being a Giants fan is like, at least with the Jets, you knew the game was over after like the first 2 drives. It's just like this game never stopped. It was like I was on a bullet train, and it took me to hell because I just had to watch this guy freaking hit 60-yarders like it was the easiest thing on earth. And you knew the second they got that ball, they kept saying, "Oh, they got to get in Aubrey's range," and they're showing like the Cowboys logo. That's his range. I'm like, they're so getting there. They got there. The easiest kick of his life. Absolutely just.
That man has a monster leg. Like, he literally made people start talking about how to make it harder for kickers.
Yeah.
That's been all over this week.
He has.
Can we tighten the uprights or something like that? Ooh, like make it smaller.
He has more fantasy points than like 10 different people who went in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And that includes Bowers, McConkey, AJ Brown, like those type of freaking names. He has more fantasy points. I told y'all
stay away from AJ Brown this year.
Well, none of us have him.
Yeah, I know.
Sean has.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking to the crowd.
Because he's got check down Charlie.
To be fair, I feel like I'm not a fan of having Devontae Smith either, but for the same reasons.
Did you see his
play?
Did you see his throw to him? The one,
no.
It was like 3rd down, and he just like threw it up, and Devontae Smith made the play, but it was like 20 yards underthrown because he had the guy beat. You saw that play, right? Yeah. It's just what. And then Russ, man. Can we just talk about his freaking deep balls?
What's the other thing? What's with putting Dart in for random ass plays?
What was that?
What about?
It happened like 3 or 4 times during the game.
They put him in for a read option, and he fell. Why couldn't Russ just run it? Russ was running.
What is the reason to have him
to fool them,
to potentially injure him?
Maybe the
what do we got? Vince Russo calling the plays, like
bro.
They're gonna
first
swerve
play,
him?
maybe it kind of fooled them, but after that, why? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
they're gonna put in Jackson Dart to swerve the Cowboys.
This be like a reverse grooming.
Yeah,
reverse battle royal.
The other thing is, like, I guess they kind of got lost in the mix. There's still awful play calls going on.
Yes.
The throwing to Cam on 4th down. And
yes. And when you have a former receiver at running back. Sorry. Headphone users are going to get a warning.
Just a little bit.
I don't.
They ran a hitch route to Cam Scatterbo on 4th and 5 and expected him to catch it.
Yeah, that was.
Even though he's got good hands, but it's just like Tyrone Tracy played receiver in college. Why not just run it to him?
It's like
true.
The Giants overthink themselves.
Yeah,
and they're not good enough to do any trick plays.
It seemed as if, like, in Giants coaching mindset, they were like, they're never going to guess that we're going to throw it to this guy.
Well, what about when they used to run halfback draws on, like, 3rd and goal from the 8?
Yeah, dude, that would make no sense. They did that in week 1, too.
It's just mind-blowing, and it just seems like Daboll's getting canned.
Yeah,
but that was the season dramatically turns around.
That game wasn't his fault. The offense was great. He's an offensive coach. The defensive coordinator should be gone after that.
I'm just telling you. I think if they have a bad year, I think he's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, bad year.
They've given it. This is actually a case where I would be like, you know what? They gave him time. They gave him time to be able to.
He deserves time with Dart. I think that's the problem.
We haven't.
I get that aspect too.
James Hudson.
God. So for anyone who didn't watch, this man came in at left tackle, replaced Andrew Thomas because he's still out. He got 4 penalties in the same drive, which broke a 100-year record for the most penalties in one drive.
They got like progressively worse too. It started off as like a false start, I think was the first penalty, and then it got into like stupid territory where he's just
illegal hands to the face.
He's just having like a fit, and
did you see the one where he smacked the guy?
Idiot, dude.
Yeah, and he's having a fit on the sideline as
someone
else's fault.
Then they're like, James, you're gonna go to the bench, and he's like, why me? What did I do?
Yeah,
and he's like getting in their face.
What do you mean, me?
Yeah, Jameis had to calm him down.
I tried so hard to help us not score, and
I tried so hard to not punch that guy in the face.
He was right in front of me. What did you want me to do?
The shot was open.
God. Like, why does this always happen?
The Giants are terribly undisciplined too.
That's another thing
which concerns me about. That's kind of a thing that I think falls on coaching, because it's been years.
Yeah,
they used to come. I swear to God, they used to come out of timeouts and get delay of games. Like, how does that happen?
Sounds like when the Jets had Sanchez, and on the first play of the game, they had to call a timeout. It was so ridiculous.
This is just funnier. Back in the day, towards the end of Tom Coughlin's career, there was so much time management issues.
Yeah,
but like there were so many times where they would not call a timeout, delay of game, and they were like, "What is everyone doing there?"
He's rubbing his leg on the sideline.
And he had a very distinct like.
Oh yeah, like
yeah.
yeah.
He would do that.
That's the Tom
Yeah.
Coughlin.
Remember he did that when what the hell was the name
The
of
punter.
that?
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt
Dodge.
Dodge.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
He
grabbed
told-
him by the collar,
He told him before the play to punt it
out of bounds, and he kicked it right to
to
the
him.
Sean Jackson.
Oh, punted to. It's like what's his name already? I forgot his name. The left tackle I was just ranting about.
Andrew Thomas.
No, the guy that
Oh, James Hudson.
James Hudson. Yeah. Don't slap him in the face. Don't punt it out of bounds. Okay.
Okay,
It's like thing 1 and thing 2 out there, just doing the opposite of what to tell them to do.
Okay, Matt, kick it right to Deshaun. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll punt it out of bounds.
I'll punt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me
He was
guys fun.
entertaining.
That was another game they blew. It was 31-10 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, dude, that was
Which
rough.
one?
The
Against
miracle
the
at the Meadowlands
part
2.
2.
Yeah, that's 2.
And that was pretty much for the division, and they lost that game.
Yeah, that was another moment where I wanted to just.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say end it all, but
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say cry or something.
yeah, rip all my jerseys.
I borderline wanted to cry when the Giants ran away with the Jets season on a 95-yard touchdown to Victor Cruz.
99.
Yeah,
99 yards.
cool.
I'm trying the
It's on
Giants were.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like the Giants were fun for a lot of my life, and now as I've grown older, they've just become.
Taking
dumpster
more
fire.
years off your life.
Yeah, it's really.
They're not like a team I want to put on. I just put them on because that's where my
It's
heart
natural.
my,
Could you
my
imagine-
heart is.
Could you imagine the narrative if they actually won this game? Like how great we'd be. Like, oh,
We'd feel good. We beat the
our
Maybe
offense
we
put up
could do
37.
something.
We beat the team.
our record against the Cowboys. They've won like
You ready?
yeah. You
we
probably
beat
know about it.
Dak in his first ever career game,
And
and
he's
he hasn't lost to us since.
at 14. I think 14 games, if I'm not
Yeah.
wrong.
Wow.
Since 2016,
It's like
we haven't lost. We haven't beaten him since.
You gave me the face when I said I didn't hate the Chiefs. I hate the Cowboys.
Hmm.
That's a
well,
team.
I mean,
that's a
your
team I hate.
division
Well,
rival.
Not only that, but I have family members in New York that are Cowboys fans for whatever reason,
Boo.
and it eats my
The outside
it
of
eats my
Dallas-
soul getting beat by
This
them so
is-
bad.
But yeah, that's the week 2 NFL recap.
Yes, it is.
And before we go, we're going to briefly mention our favorite college football team lost a heartbreaker.
Ow.
They blew a 10-point lead and lost to Sacred Heart on a field goal, 24-21.
Sad.
They were 0 for 9 on third down. They had 19 passing yards on the day,
Oh,
It's
my.
okay. They'll bounce back.
but
They will.
they'll bounce back.
I think they will.
They'll be in Rhode Island this weekend, who is 3-0. So,
Mhm.
you know what? I'm going to say they can upset them.
Screw Rhode
Think so,
Island.
too.
Screw
Rhode
Rhode
Island
Island is
frauds.
right.
Rhode Island.
Rhode
And-
Island frauds.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't 100%, but we've been talking about it. We could all attend when they play Duquesne on November 8th. So,
No promises.
nope. Well, that's most likely the game we'll be going
We're
to.
promising.
We're promising.
We'll be there.
We'll make sure we're all free, but that's the number 1 on the list right now. We'll most likely go to that game. So,
Quote us on it.
yeah.
Book it.
Book it. Love it. Hate
Love
it.
it.
Fade it.
Want it. Wish it.
Love them, hate them, fade them. Like I said, the VSP motto. So, week 3 is on the horizon. That episode will be out later this week. Go over the week 3 picks, our pepper picks. I'm just in shambles. Timmy's 2-2. I'm 0-4. I am on the road to death.
George wants to eat the pepper.
Maybe I low key want. Like, if you're fading my picks, you are going to the bank. But until next time, and there will be that next time, this is George from Valley Sports Podcast giving you 189 Dive. That's a wrap. Episode 6 in the books. Clean it up. Timmy, give it to me one more time.
Nick, flip that switch.